Yes, my name is Mitzi Berberi and I'm the Chief Legal Officer at Kiwi.com. I have to say that I really enjoyed the film. The testing point was really fantastic. I think it was a very good example of everything that can go wrong, and was very well tied into the themes and the topics that we were discussing throughout the conference. I'd say the main takeaway is we always want to make sure that we are partnering up with the business and enabling the business to happen. So this business partnership, understanding the strategy and the go-forward plans of the company. But at the same time, as we saw in the film, we have to remember that we are the guardians of compliance and the laws, so we're always navigating on two streams. At the same time, wanting to make sure that our advice is actionable, but at the same time not blurring the lines of what our duties are as compliance and legal experts. So that's the key takeaway, number one. And number two, I'd add another one, is the prominence of AI. I know it's a buzzword and everybody's talking about it, but it was so obvious throughout this conference that it's the first thing that people are talking about and wanting to use in order to solve either efficiency, capacity issues, or even just advance the teams, generally speaking. Do it. As simple as that. You know, there's a conference to fit every need. I think the Corporate Compliance Exchange is great, and I've had conversations with other delegates just now. It's really great for any lawyer or compliance expert looking at what is on the market in terms of solution providers. You get the opportunity to meet with peers, find out about new trends, exchange on solutions, and not necessarily business solutions, but solutions that they've put in place either in team organization, priorities, etc. And then at the same time, meet different vendors that could offer services that would benefit your team. It saves a lot of time. We take 2 days out of the office and we get the benefit of all of these things. And I would say almost like a bespoke pitch versus these generic, you know, here's an email about what we do. They find out about what your priorities are through the intake form, I think it was. I had a conversation with one of your colleagues. Really I'm trying to understand what my priorities are and then matching me up with the right vendors who have the background as well. So that's the benefit of this conference. So from a skill set point of view, I think, of course, legal professionals still need to have a base in law. AI is never going to come and replace that, and tech will never replace it. There are two ways that I think it can help us. The first one is organization efficiency. So everybody says it, I'm not going to be making up anything new by saying that it will get rid of some of the more administrative work and the basic legal skills. So NDAs, initial contract review for the basics. And then that's the impact it would have. In terms of the skill set, I think it'll be more and more important for everybody to have basic technical skills. We were talking about it, whether that comes from understanding tech beyond just the superficial aspects, and also prompting. We spoke about it a lot between delegates about what prompting. I had followed this very basic course, and I'm sure there's more to be done on how to prompt and how to legal prompt in order to get the best result. So that is definitely a skill that's worth developing. In terms of the team structure, that is a tricky question because it's like looking into a crystal ball. We don't know yet how that's going to change, but based on our expectations of what AI can provide as a service, I see less need for managers, but more people managers, but more lawyers who are going to verify the output that AI is going to give. And then we'll have people managers that are team managers, making sure that there's consistency between the company's mission and objectives and the implementation of that and how it's coming along. But the era where you have a newly qualified lawyer joining and then having a manager, and that manager talks to another manager, and all those levels of proofing, I think are going to slowly disappear, and we'll have AI doing a first draft or a first review, and then a lawyer looking at it, and then maybe vetting some of the more sensitive ones or higher risk with a more senior lawyer. But I think there'll be a lot more autonomy that'll be unlocked because of AI and tech. So that's what I think that'll be the impact on the structure of the legal teams.